week's episode of JPTV. I'm Hannah Wilson.
And I'm Ella Douglas. Today we'll preview basketball and boys soccer playoffs.
Take a look at why juniors should be thinking about college.
And look ahead to baseball season.
But first, school was closed Monday due to winter weather.
We spoke to the faculty and students about how they spent their extra day off.
I'm with Briggs, and what did you do during the ice storm?
I tried to build an igloo with my friends.
Did that work out?
Not at all. There was not enough ice.
Okay, I'm here with Carolyn and Grace, and what did y'all do on Monday during the ice storm?
We went sledding
On the prep baseball field.
I'm here with Miss Young. What did you do during the ice storm?
Really exciting. I read 3 books. It's this Undercover Spy series, Chat Trap, and it's really good.
That's awesome.
I'm here with Molly. What did you do during the ice storm?
I really wanted a loaded team on Saturday, and there's a hill by my house, so I was in my car and I had to slide down my hill.
I'm here with Mr. Smith. What did you do on Monday during the ice storm?
I watched the movie Free Solo, and then I decided to climb up my own apartment building, Free Solo.
On Wednesday, the college counselors met with students and families to talk about how to prepare for college.
JPTV's Emily Head talked to Mr. Upchurch and Miss Stuckey about what juniors should be doing now.
As a junior, college may seem very far away, but it's not, and there's some things you can do now to prepare for college. I talked to Mr. Upchurch and Miss Stuckey about what parents can do to help their junior prepare for college.
There are several things that parents and families can do to help their students prepare for the college search and application process. The first I would highlight is, in fact, our big kickoff program next week. Whether families attend that in person or they watch the recording later on, I think that we're going to cover a lot of really valuable information and give a good sense of what the college application process looks like for our families. Secondly, I would say that a very important thing that parents can do is simply be supportive of their kids when they want to visit colleges. Go ahead now and start planning to do college visits this spring or summer. There's nothing like getting on a college campus.
All right, parents, you can help by planning some college visits, get on campus, take some tours, make sure you make some notes, and get home and help your child build a college list. Also, come to your family meeting. We'd love to meet with families in the spring where we can give you lots of information and help you build your college list and give you all the things you need to know about moving into the senior year and applying for college.
So from the student perspective, I think that also I would highlight again visiting college campuses. I think that's really important. There'll be 2 opportunities to visit in-state public universities coming up for juniors this spring. Both of those will be in April. So we'll share more details about those bus trips to Mississippi State and to the University of Mississippi as we get closer to those. And the other recommendation I have is that students take every opportunity that they can to interact with college reps, whether that's on our campus here at Jackson Prep when they visit during the school day or next fall at the college fair. But getting to know those reps, learning about the application process, that's really invaluable at this point.
All right, juniors, this is a really important time for you to finish strong academically. Your transcript right now at the end of this year is what you are going to send to colleges when you apply. So I want to encourage you to take these next 2 terms and finish strong, and then just start working on your resume. That's something else that you're going to need to have ready when it's time to start applying for some schools and some scholarships. So work on your resume and finish out the year strong.
You had it from the best. Be in contact with Mr. Upchurch and Miss Stuckey and schedule your parent meetings now.
Next week, playoffs begin for basketball and boys soccer.
JPTV's Henry Carter and Jesse Johnson spoke with each coach on how they feel heading into the postseason.
Playoffs for varsity soccer and basketball begin on Monday. We interviewed the coaches for each team and asked how they felt about going into the playoffs.
We have a really good group of guys who've been together for a long time, and we only have 1 senior, which we're honoring tonight. Shout out Miles Burkhalter. But we have a really big junior class, and again, we've been working towards a playoff all season, and we've made tremendous strides this year, which I'm extremely proud of, and just really excited to see what our guys have down the final stretch of the season.
Well, I feel good. Our team has had a good January. I think we're 7-1 in the month of January, so we've had a good start. Really the biggest thing we're dealing with right now are some injuries. The flu has hit our school and has hit our team, so we just need to try to get everybody healthy. We joked about the day in our practice that we've had about 76 practices, and we haven't had a single practice with all 14 girls healthy. So, we're hoping that we get into February next week, we can get everybody healthy and be firing all cylinders. But excited about the playoffs. I think our girls are. It just kind of has a different vibe and different energy when you get in the playoffs. And it's a long January, and then it's a sprint in February. So I think our girls are ready.
When you're playing in games that win, go home, season's over. If you lose, you got to obviously try to eliminate the mistakes and be careful where those mistakes are out on the field, because obviously one mistake here or there could cost you a game, and if you lose a game, your season's over. So we've got to obviously try to make sure we're focused on eliminate those mistakes and play to our strengths. And if you do that, then obviously you should have some success with the talent we have in the playoffs.
For JPTV, I am Jesse Johnston.
Next Thursday, baseball opens up their season at home against Canton Academy.
JPTV's Carl Calvert and Luke Essery spoke with coaches and players heading into the new year.
Today we interviewed head baseball coach Brent Hebner on how he felt coming into the season, what he thought the strongest suits of the team would be, and what he thought about the new baseball coach here on campus, Jeffrey Johnson.
They're really excited. There's a lot of unknowns going into the season because we lost so many seniors last year, but we've added some really key players. Looking forward to kind of seeing how the pieces fit together, who's going to step up, help lead the team, and what some of the pieces that we've added that can really help get us back to the championship again this year.
What do you think the strongest suits are this year?
I think really the guys coming in working hard, being able to adapt and play a lot of different positions. A lot of guys aren't locked into just one spot. We've probably had more depth on the mound than we've had in a few years, but we just don't have a lot of guys that have done a lot of pitching, so we've got to see what that looks like for us this year. But we've got a lot of guys that can play different positions, and for the most part, our guys always come in, work hard, and want to compete every day.
What do you feel about the new coaching staff and Coach Johnson?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think he brings a different level of experience to the program. I think he'll be a good asset for us, and I think he'll fit right in and be able to help these players the best he can.
We interviewed Eli Adams on how he felt about being named captain of the baseball team with the honor of getting to wear the number 22.
It means everything to wear 22. Walker wore it, so now I get to follow up his legacy.
We also interviewed Coach Matt Bryant and asked him what prep baseball meant to him.
So I'm relatively still new here. I would say it means is tradition. There is a very long history of success here, doing things a certain way, as you can see compared to other schools. And so that would be my take on the 3 years that I've been here is, is the pride that the school takes in their baseball program and the long-lasting tradition that goes along with it.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of JPTV. I'm Hannah Wilson.
And I'm Ella Douglas. We'll see you at next week's episode.
Stay warm, Patriots!